At the suggestion of his cellmate, Nicky Belmont, an amiable arsonist from Caldwell, Idaho, he signed up for menbehindbars.com, a dating site where the incarcerated could meet the kind of women that sought out bad boys. He corresponded with several romantic candidates, but found there was something about his particular crime that turned them off.
It's one thing to tell someone your boyfriend is in prison because he's in a biker gang and was caught dealing meth, or setting an African-American church on fire,
Becky from Woodland, Washington, explained.
But when you say, I'm dating the guy that went to jail because he shit on a tray of cookies, people don't respect you.
Monica Evans was not 33 years old, nor did she have dense cherry coke-colored shoulder-length hair. She was far from an athletic size 4, and showed zero penchant for twice-weekly Pilates and ass-fabulous Lululemon activewear. Ryan Gosling not her favorite movie star, and she didn't own a cat named Barney Miller. Laurie Westfield, not her best friend. Didn't have a sister named Susie, or parents in Fullerton, California. She wasn't a freelance stylist working for Nike. Prosecco, far from her favorite cocktail. Never listened to Spotify, and didn't own a 2-year-old blue and white Mini Cooper convertible, nicknamed Austin Powered. Finally, she was not head over heels crazy for Brian Daly. She couldn't be, because Monica Evans did not exist. She was fictitious, a digital figment of Brian Daly's imagination, his fake girlfriend.
Frank, I know you've been in the midst of some kind of freaky midlife crisis since Cindy left you. I kept my mouth shut when you got the awful haircut and ridiculous tattoos. I didn't say anything when you started wearing those gross leather pants and traded your beautiful Mercedes in for that creepy old hearse. It's not a hearse. It's a 1962 Lincoln with suicide doors. A classic. Whatever, she snapped. Whatever the it is, it isn't normal. You're 52 years old, middle-aged. Not a time in your life when leather pants and a nose ring are flattering. For God's sake, have a little dignity. Have you forgotten you're a highly paid, respected lawyer? You can't start looking like a homeless gay sailor, hanging around dive bars with 20-year-old crackheads, and then announce you're starting a band. You don't even play an instrument. Not true. I play the iPad guitar. Been playing almost 6 months, and I'm pretty damn good. There's an app for that. And I sing. Been taking lessons. Trust me, sis, this is a good thing. And what kind of music does your band play? Meatloaf. Meatloaf. The crappy food or the pudgy guy from the 70s? Meatloaf. Mr. Marvin Lee a day? Come on. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Bat Out of Hell. I'd Do Anything for Love. He sold over 80 million albums. People absolutely love him. He's timeless. And they're gonna love our take on him. So you're going to abandon a 30-year career and all the money. What do you make? 300-400 grand a year? To be in a cover band for a washed-up act from 40 years ago. Maybe play weddings at the Butte, Montana Elks Club.
Frank smiled serenely at his sister, like a man that had solved life's most difficult problem. My foray into manhood occurred on my 16th birthday, an unexpected present, conceived under the influence of Billy beer, or what we called piss in a can, and consummated on the hard vinyl back seat of my mother's 1974 Datsun. The girl I lost my virginity to, I no longer remember her name, though I swear I knew it then. Kay rings a bell. Kim, or Chris, Katrina. In my own defense, she was older, a senior, and from a different school. I was, at the time, sexually inexperienced. It still confounds that any female back then envisioned me sexual worthy. I was a bundle of insecurities, with all the eroticism of an adolescent Barney Fife. My body, rail-thin, voice in constant hormonal imbalance. We're talking hoarse to falsetto, like a British police siren.